wobble. Tries to get a little bit of nip off the surface. Have a look. Just look at that middle finger. The way she rotates, almost back rotates on it. You can just see it shape away from the outside edge of the bat. Very skillful. Well, she is fired up today, bowling absolutely beautifully.
Day one was magical. We had the former players in the 1976 ODI team, and they first played an ODI here, and players that had played for England way back to Anne Sanders back in the 50s, Enid Bakewell, who's 85 and still playing the game. $15,000 tickets sold for today, day two.
If you had to pick one, being that you're Australian and you talked about technical, mindset and tactical, where do you think it starts? What's the most important foundation to build the rest from? If you had to choose one, and you've been part of Australian setup, we've dominated all of us for many years, so annoyingly. Where do you start?
Put me in the hot seat, haven't you? Well, first and foremost, you walk out to the middle, you've got to score runs, you've got to bowl a ball, and you need a technique to do that. If you don't have those fundamental skills, you can't do what the whole game is about, which is scoring more runs than the opposition or trying to get them out. So the obvious answer is to have a foundation that you can fall back on and rely on to defend your wicket, to score runs, to get a batter out. So I guess that seems the most logical one. Wonderful sit up there from Amy Jones to open her boundary account.
Really important boundary this, when you've had 4 dot balls in the over, you finally get something that you can work with, get those hands through the line, really lean into the shot, hit it with authority. A little partnership here rebuilding.
Top of the game, and I've seen a lot of players at the top of the game who probably don't have a wonderful technique, but they find a way. And that's the beauty of sport and the beauty of cricket. We call them net players, don't we? They look gorgeous in the nets, and they get out into the middle, they can't find a gap, and they keep hitting fielders, and they get frustrated, and they do something that doesn't get them points. And that's the element. So I don't know if you can say it has to be one above the other. I think it's probably that mix, isn't it? If you put in if you had a Venn diagram for the elite players of the world, they'd all have a different element of those three. So it is the mix.